Hello and happy 9:54 on a Sunday morning to everybody out there. Kurazar here, which I guess you probably knew that, but you know. How is everyone? Let's say hi to the early bird crowd. We got Smiley Riley getting pumped for Guide Season 3. Smiley, that might still be a ways away. Have you seen how much tempo there is to do? Tina King Cannon, hope you have a wonderful stream. Thanks for stopping by, Tina. I guess it sounds like you're not going to be able to stay. Hope to catch you later then. Oak Tree, good morning to you. And Wade Parker. Mr. Mac is here early here today because you are scheduled off. Hey, awesome. Glad to have you here on your day off. And Nimue Dulac is here. Happy Sunday indeed. Mr. Mac is in the garage watching the first layer go down on one of your 3D printers for things you are working on for a friend. Cool. Hey there, Underpaid Bot and Hopeful Dreamer. We got Mindy and Benny Custom and Ian Stubbington. It's a fairly big early bird crowd today. Well, I am certainly ready for some chill building, some childing. I'm in the midst of caffeinating. It's a combo of caffeinating and hydrating. So if you hear any slurps and gurgles, well, then I forgot to mute my mic. Hey there, Hopeful Dreamer. You finally finished the story locations so you can watch the past streams. Hey, awesome. The Oak Tree's playing in creative, rebuilding your portfolio of modular builds. Oh, your old stuff disappeared. Did you switch computers or reinstall or something? Because this should be in like the mod data folder for that for ChiselTech. ChiselTech. It's a lot of like little minor tongue movements. ChiselTech. I may be a bit loopy today. We've had Kurazini has been sick since about Thursday, so you've had 3 nights in a row of waking up extra early due to coughing and 4-year-old who can't sit still after she starts coughing. It was a big mod jump from 1.20 to 1.20. Oh, 123 to 12012. Okay, that makes sense. Nimue Delac got to make a recipe last night. What did you make? You've been trying to make for 6 months? As in, like, you've been actively making it and it's not been working out? Or is it like you just didn't have time to sit down and make it? I made a new recipe on Friday. It was one I get most of mine from YouTube. YouTube just like suggests recipes to me, and I'm happy to oblige. It's pretty good, and it was a soup. It was by that. He's a pretty big YouTuber. Like, he's got a couple million subscribers, I think. He's a school teacher, but he does like cooking, and his whole thing is like he likes to smash his bowl with his fist and spin it up into the air and catch it while staring at the camera. Anyway, it was like a soup with chicken and sun-dried tomatoes and a lot of heavy cream and a lot of Parmesan. It was really good. It's funny. It smells very different from how it tastes. Like, it smells kind of woody and pungent because of the sun-dried tomatoes and the Parmesan, but the flavor is very mellow. So you made you made chicken French tarragon. Nice. Finding the tarragon was the issue. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the I can get tarragon in my supermarket. I don't know if it's French tarragon or not. I think it is. I'm not positive, though. There's like, what, French and I think Russian tarragon? Or something like that? I do love tarragon, especially on potatoes. On your server, your project is repairing a large stained glass window you found in a Better Ruins run. Hey, nice. You have supply chain issues where you live? Ah, that makes sense. Well, I see that it is 10 o'clock. And I have some good news. And that news is I can once again wave at you. Hello, hello everyone. My name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we just had a pretty good chore stream. Actually, we had a very productive chore stream. However, we also have, or we had a visitor. Oh, yeah, he's aiming at us. Let's go get rid of him. Yeah, we did a lot this past chore stream. We cooked food, we made candles, we did everything except for make plates out of ingots here. Which I think I might do once we get rid of this guy. Hey, buddy. Oop. Yeah, here. Joker. I feel like we should just take advantage of the situation. I don't know what your bow and arrow. Bon appetit, buddy. Bon appetit. Hey there to Chloroformity RS. That's a name. Just reading names is going to get me in trouble one of these days. There's French, Russian, and Mexican tarragon, according to Wikipedia. The last one's a different species. Or genus, okay. Interesting. Mr. Mac made chicken Caesar wraps with your sister last night? Cool. Alright, so, yes, I think, I haven't set up a schedule or a list for today, but I kind of feel like I do want to start with making some plates, because we have wind, which is an unusual treat, and we do need lanterns like crazy for the temple going forward. So, let's get that going on. Hey there, Dershap. Welcome, welcome. I'm realizing the Nightbot mod list, or the reminder of the commands might need to be pruned a little bit. But I found some random lime as I was cleaning up after the chores session. So we have a little bit more lime. And there's, I think, 20 more in one of these somewhere, I think. We couldn't carry it all. Yeah, there we go. So, while this is all heating up, let's mark off all these. We're going to just... Lanterns! There we go. And then we're going to do... cook lime, make mortar, build the temple. There we go. Hey there, Poltrix Volta. Welcome. Nightbot voted in on the herb discussion. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Alright, right, I can't move because of that. Okay. Bungs. Uh-oh. Falling behind already. Hurry up. Go faster. Alright. Stuff that up in my inventory there. Don't you do it, wind. I heard them slow down a little bit. Probably better get these heated up already. Hey there, Pinnix. Welcome back to the stream. Well, welcome to this week's stream. Hey, just a quick reminder, just because I know not everyone who starts can be here at the end and vice versa. I do want to remind everyone that next week, the 28th, we will not have a stream. But we will have a stream this Wednesday. A tour stream. I'm going to be very busy next Sunday, so I won't be able to entertain you all. Entertaining other people instead. It is organized. Clang, 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 clang. Yeah, it's funny. So I've been doing some minor home improvement projects lately. Mostly doing things like sanding and repainting, or sanding and varnishing, revarnishing. Because I had a girlfriend in years past who lived with me for a little bit, and she had a big dog, a German Shepherd Great Dane mix, and this dog shredded the floors, shredded the windowsills, so they're all in pretty rough shape. And let me just say that doing things in Story is so much nicer than doing things in real life. My goodness. I wish that sanding and varnishing was as easy in real life as it is in Story, because I would do it for fun. I just do it for pain now. Hey there, Plastic Tree. Your first time hitting a live session. Nice, glad to have you here. You caught up, but the lives start at like 10 for you. Well, they start at 10 for me too. You must live in the same time zone as I do. Oh, I should start this too, shouldn't I? Don't give Tyron any ideas now. Yeah, oh my goodness. The worst is thinking about who invented, like, the design of some of these things. Like, I'm doing my windows and my like windowsills right now. There's so many little stupid parts that are like 1/8 of an inch wide and 1/2 an inch long, and you gotta get the sandpaper in there somehow. Man. I should have rented. It was 10 p.m. for them? No, they said 10 a.m. I think the big one's going to be whenever I do the floors. I have a bunch of wood floors. Like good old-fashioned tongue and groove red oak floors. And someday they're going to need a good revarnishing, but that's going to require me sending Kurizette and the kids like somewhere for a solid weekend. Just goodbye. See you on Monday when the floors are done. There we go. Makes you want to be able to chisel in, like, VS in real life? Yes, absolutely. I'd have such a nice house. I mean, I have an okay house, but, like, you know, it's not Lupine Ridge. Looking into UV cured hard wax oil finish for your floors. Yeah, I was looking into that. It was recommended by some YouTube channel. That looks like a good bit more than I want to get into. Oops, this is done. It's been done for like a while. Plus, it requires like either buying or renting like a $3,000 UV LED thingy. But honestly, my experience with polyurethanes is that as long as you get a good one, I've been using like Minwax lately. Good polyurethanes will be pretty darn durable. And the other trick, or the other thing to keep in mind is you have to do more than one coat. You can't just like slap one coat on and be like, oh, it's done. Just ask the people who did my floors last time. Whoever did them right before I moved in. They put one coat of like water-based finish on and it's chipping off. It's terrible. Hey there, Patrick Aycock. Up on a melancholy hill, there's a plastic tree. I don't get the reference, but all these keep changing their colors. Like, why are some of them dark red and some of them are pink? I have no idea. Alright, almost done already. You linked to Blacktail Studio video to your flooring contractor? You're not a DIYer. Yeah, I like Blacktail Studio stuff. Your name was never a Gorillaz reference, Plastic Tree? Okay. I know like one Gorillaz song. Alright, 2 more to go. I'm gonna cathedrate just a moment here. It's a copy day for me. I knew tea wasn't gonna cut it today. Gotta do a lap. After you put some ingots on, you gotta do a lap. Gotta do a lap. There we go. Do the lap. Come back. Hide in the corner. That's how you do it. It's the Smith and Dance. Alright. Boop. There we go. Alright. Well, let's get these all nice and cooled off. I like that even with the tongs in my hand, once they're cool enough, your Seraph takes them out of the tongs then. That's kind of nice. The visual's handy. Alright. Should be all good at this point. You like cane, sugar, or Dr. Pepper in the morning. That's a preference. That's a preference, Mr. Mac. Ow. Not sure why I stopped instead of running off like I usually do. So we have, let's see, we have 24, we have 30. Once again, we have 30. 30 plates. Let's go and make us 30 lanterns. Let's also make sure that we make them with the gold reflector. I think, no, I put animal goods, we have the candles, there we go. So got those, 30 there. We have glass the other place, and I believe the gold reflectors are there too. Got a fresh bow, got plenty of lime. I think we're ready to go. I mean, Dr. Pepper is the drink of the intellectuals. So, if you get the reference, you get the reference. If not, don't worry about it. Ah, there you are. We'll have 14 spares, okay. And oh, we need peat or something for this guy. Oh! I was worried that we weren't going to have anything to do for the first, like, 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess we got that ready to roll. Let's pop some of these in here. And we might need to go on a bit of a Peat adventure because we have this. I don't know how long it'll last though. I think it needed like 4. Tell you what, let's preheat it. I don't normally preheat, but since we have there's a few coal left, let's do it. Oak Tree decided that peat making was the ideal use for anthracite. Yeah, it's one of those things where like anthracite is exciting to find your first time, but then you realize that in reality it's not really any better than any other coal. Unless you're doing a lot of like, I don't know, like smelting in the crucible, but by the time you get anthracite, you already at least have bronze, and then you're not really doing that much unless you, I guess, just decide to stay in the Bronze Age for a while. Which is, you know, valid. Alright, I'm going to babysit this for a minute until this gets hot enough. And then I do think while this is cooking, we're going to go and we're going to get some peat. Some peater. You only find anthracite after entering the Steel Age in your world. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. It's really rare. Which I guess is fine, because it's not really that useful. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully 3 is enough. I guess we'll find out. Alright, and I wanted to make lanterns. We have a U. Guess we have U. I thought I had another stack of glass somewhere. Maybe we've used it. But our saw is upstairs. There you are. So we need to make 30... Wow, 30 pieces of glass. Alright. There we go. That's a good number of lanterns, seriously. That's probably not quite enough to round out everything we'll ever need, but I think we're getting there. We are in the vicinity. Vaguely. Running out of gold here, too. Wow. That's awesome. Where did I put my other lanterns? Are they still over here? Oh, get your hand out of my face. I appreciate the attention to detail, but the putting your hand in front of your face is so annoying to me. Like, I want to mod that out. I just want to mod it out. It drives me insane. It took you 3 years to find bauxite in-game? Oof, that's rough. That is super rough. Where are my... I don't think we used them all, did we? I'm pretty sure we didn't. I have 3 bone flutes, because that's how many you need. Definitely. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go check again. Maybe a goggles option that if you wear them, you stop doing the gesture. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Or a mod that just removes that particular gesture. What the heck? Oh, forgot. No stairs there. Hey there, Keth. Welcome. Ah, okay, they're here. We did have more glass. Okay. Well, we're going to use this glass for the tower here anyway. Let's refill those. Alright. And then we're going to go run off and get some peat. Because we do got to keep the mortar flowing. I don't think there's peat around here that we found. I do know there's some up north near the oasis, though. There could be some in these hills. Like, that's probably peat. Or red clay. I don't know. One or the other. But we do have... It's red clay. There's peat. And there's peat. So these taller mountains here have some peat in them. So let's go run off there, grab some peat. Maybe we'll sleep first. Ian Stubbington's starting area has bauxite for like half a kilometer in all directions. That's kind of rough, actually. Bauxite is actually a really bad start. Especially if you get stuck in like a much larger area of it. It can give you a lot of grief trying to get started with the copper. Alright, so we got 7 of you. I'm going to pop this glass back in here. I'm going to throw the lime and the quick lime back in here. I figured the more room for peat, the better. Oh, we need a shovel. Tin bronze shovel. There we go. Perfect. Finding copper took a while? Yeah, it would. It sure would. Got 2 servings in there. That won't last us all. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go home. Home, where it is marginally more safe than the temple. We can still get shot in our bedroom. Oh, someone mentioned that the reason that these particles show up is that... oh, it's probably these lore books here. If I take these off. Aged lore book. Aged lore book. They might stop. Yes. I think so. I'm not seeing any new ones. That's what's causing the particles to show up, is the aged lore books. Even though we've already read them. Oh, these I think are... Oh. Dang. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is definitely from Better Ruins, so... I am not going to read this. This is really long. This is super long. But if you want to go back and reread this at some point, there it is. I'm gonna... I don't want the dust particles there, so I'm gonna put these down. I think we have... Oh, we do have a bookshelf, but it is full. We have an... what kind of bookshelf? It doesn't say what kind of bookshelf. Well, we're gonna make a fresh bookshelf. It'll be acacia, I think. It'll be whatever wood I have the most of in here. Acacia. Actually, there's a way to make a, how do you do a bookshelf that's like... Not like that. I want to do it... Hey, there we go. Well, this bookshelf wasn't acacia, but this one is. Guess that's how it's going to be. There we go. I'm going to get my lantern. I do want to check. Do we have any other books to put in there? We do have scrolls we could put in a scroll rack. Oh, and these guys too. These go in scroll racks too. Definitely something for the temple to consider. Any more books in here? Nope, we're good there. Hey, lore book. Alright. Lore book. Oh, more bookshelves. We'll come back for this later. We'll bring them to the temple. That should do. There we go. The racks that hold the molds will also hold the better ruined blueprints. Oh, cool. Good to know. In your new world, you're looking for a beehive to start the wax honey empire. Nice. All right. Welcome back. And ooh, it's apocalyptic. Good grief. It was apocalyptic, I think, during the end of the last stream, too, the tour stream. Anyway, we're going to find Peat here. I'm going to pin you. And we're going to go to this ladder up. That should work out for us. We have enough food. Run. Just run. Don't let all the surface spawning shivers get us. Bang. That's some lightning. Bees follow the Tau principle. A vintage story. Once you have bees, you hear them everywhere. This is true. This is very true. Oh yeah, I also promised that I was going to clean up my my map pins. I didn't. Spoiler, I didn't. If you were here at the tour stream, there was someone pointing that out to me. Is it a Kurzar stream? It is. Oh, it's an official Kurzar stream. We got lightning and rain in the desert, so absolutely. I spy the ladder. I mentioned before I've been watching Rubik's Raptor Extra, his long, really long VODs, like 7-hour VODs. Which that sounds like fun. Like playing games like that for 7 hours in a very silly, like extreme survival scenario sounds like a lot of fun. But they've been doing a thing where their elf faction will go down to the desert. What is that? That's some kind of goat. Okay. They'll go to the desert and they built this giant like trap for the gazelles, and they just run the gazelles down into the trap. That's a sheer cliff. And they get like thousands of meat in one go. Very efficient, those elves. Someday I'll get up here. I'm not even sure if I want to be at the very top here. Where even am I? I'm there. Let's just go around. I think around's smarter here. Provided that around doesn't involve falling down by accident. Ugh. Or that. Oh, don't kill my music, buddy. I want to hear the music. Not the Oh, hello. But it looks like we actually have some snow here, which is kind of cool. Now, you all know what's going to happen here, is we're going to get there, and there'll be like 12... Ooh, what the... Just going to patch that. I will fall in otherwise. There'll be like 12 rifts all around the peat, and inside it, when we get there. And a big old sheep. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's the wall of peat. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get digging. And, I suppose someone could rightfully point out, hey, we have plenty of coal, we could just use coal. But it's just, I don't know, the thing. My pride. My pride won't let me use coal. Aside from the anthracite. Brown and black coal is used for other stuff. Anthracite, not so much. Oh! Oh, this is where I killed a bunch of animals. Don't be the rot. Get out of here. I'll keep the steel arrow, though. That's a nice bonus. 1/9 of an ingot. I'll take it. Oh, wow, wolves. That is a sound we have not heard in this series yet, I don't think. Wolves just aren't a thing in the desert. We get fun, friendly things like hyenas. Hey, Ruby Sticks, how are you this morning? It's a pretty decent haul of peat today. Hey there, Catsy. Long time no see? Yeah, indeed. You're a great Ruby 6? Good. Good to hear. Let's delete that one. I think we've been here before. Something tells me. Something tells me we've already ransacked that peat. He's really close. Interesting. Take a quick poke around. I'm not really seeing other... Oh, here's... Are you peat near red clay? Okay. Well, this might be all the peat we have, or we're gonna get, but... Let's run down to this peat here real quick. Do you see where we are? I think I'd be quick. But let's go and see what we can find there. I might just run around this way and climb up. That's toward the wolf. We'll go south a little bit. Ooh, flash. Bye, sheep. This is definitely very safe. Oh, that's a cool looking goat thingy. Or are you a deer? That's really cool looking. I'm going down to this dell. I don't want to be there. This is a bad place to be. Ooh, I heard that. Oh, cornflowers. And high fruit soil. You know, I'll mark this. I did mention we'd probably need some more eventually for big old gardens at the temple. I'll make a peat mountain. Like stacking it to the sky. Maybe. A definite maybe. You know what we haven't done in a while? The tippy tap. Just take one while we're here. Don't have any in the area, so we may as well. Incinerate and uranium. Okay. Slow down there, buddy. That's, I guess, probably from the, oh, the Bricklayers mod, I think, adds the luminescent, or luminous glass. Little goats. It's a very close, close call. Ooh, that's a close call, too. What are you? That must be chalk. You know, we're not very high up here, but it's very weirdly temperate here. Like, just strange. A little microbiome going on, microclimate. It's of course due to how the mountains stop the clouds and forces them to rain here or something. Game definitely takes that into account, for sure. I'm not sure I'll make one of those Peat mountains that get stacked to the sky, though. That's probably a little more than I want to do. I do have a hole right here. There we go. Marked. Ow! Oh. Yeah. I like how starving just like it makes your whole vision go red. Like, ah, I've been stabbed in the emptiness of my stomach. Let's go into here. This looks like it might be a little more climbable. Oh, here we go. We can sneak our way in here, sort of. There we go. Climb up here. Little hardcore parkour. While the cheerful music heralds our death, our doom. You're just red clay. Have any more peat lurking up here or no? We do. A super exciting amount, but actually this isn't bad. We even left some. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we'll dig out this peat. And then that's probably all the peat we're going to get this run. Unless we go ranging much farther and wider. And mostly north. Hey there, sci-fi guy. Hopeful Dreamer was able to make a uranium ingot from the expanded matter mod. That's pretty funny. And Smiley Riley is back. I saw you in the early bird crowd. And Ryuga's here as well. Almost done with this batch. And hopefully this will be enough peat to last us through the rest of the mortar we need to make. Although we have to resort to coal, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll survive. I'll swallow my pride. Alright, that's not too shabby. Mark this off. Delete. Alright, and from here we go home and then back down to the temple. Bang. Whenever I could do a max-size charcoal pit. No thanks. Actually, I don't think charcoal is that good for doing peat. Just because it has a short burn time. Ooh, my ankles. Like I would much rather just get brown coal. Or Lime, quick lime. I think I said peat earlier. I meant for burning lime into quick lime. Cheap and plentiful. I mean, charcoal... Okay. Charcoal is plentiful, yes. I would argue it's not very cheap. It is very costly in terms of labor. And potentially tools. And since it's costly in labor, it means it's costly in time. And that's one of the resources that Vintage Story is most demanding of, is your time. So while... Scary. So while I could, sure, fill over like 1,400, voxels full of wood and then burn it into charcoal, that would take a while. Not to mention that, as far as the coals go, since charcoal's main feature is that it burns at a particularly high temperature, the drawback, of course, is that it burns very quickly, which isn't actually realistic, but whatever. Maybe on a per weight basis, it's true. But brown coal burns almost twice as long. It's only shy by 3 seconds. So, it's like, okay, I can get half as much brown coal and call it a day. Alright, more desert rain. Hey there, Durko Burko. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Seems like you're a new face. Let's get all this back to the temple and get going. We need to find the brown coal, though. I mean, you're not wrong. But again, the tool durability and the time spent making the tools and so on, I still think brown coal is just my preference. I'd rather go hunting for brown coal than make charcoal because of all the other things you find when you go adventuring. Like, you can find ruins, you find other resources. Huh, actually cooled. That's funny. Alright, so this may or may not last us. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll just make a little pile here. Why not? You all asked for it. Why is there a second... Whatever. You know what? Go. Never found coal in your game, Poltrix Volta. That's, I don't know what to say about that. Sounds like you never made it to a sedimentary rock area. Are you questioning past Kura? I don't know. You talking to me or somebody else? I can just barely hear the sound of the peat pats going down. Peat pat, 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 pat. Getting so far away. Hey! Well, that's ugly. I don't think this is going to quite make it. Just put on a few of these. As I recall, since we have the better Firepit mod on, it doesn't take quite a full stack to make all the quicklime here. Speaking of quicklime, we need to make the mortar... Where's my bucket? Oh, it's upstairs, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna check things here first. Bucket? No. No. Bucket. Where are you? Building material depots are known for their aesthetics. Yeah, I had someone a couple streams ago saying like, "Oh, you should make your camp there pretty." I'm like, I'm just gonna tear it apart later. Oh, bucket would be over here because we're using it to move water around for the tower bits. Oh, my questioning of past Curl is the firewood. It's always good to question past me. I make questionable decisions sometimes. I won't fess up to it in the moment, but in retrospect. But really, they're all chat's fault. No matter what, it's always chat's fault. When in doubt, blame chat. Okay, so we need... Oh wait, no, we need like 16 of this, don't we? So... Oh, no. There we go, okay. Sheesh. Always drives me nuts. Okay, let's grab the quicklime that I totally have with me. Okay, and then we need a stouch, a stack of sand. Let's not walk through the fire again. Alright. One stack of mortar done. I'm pretty sure we don't have any more lurking upstairs. I think we already used it all. How close are you to being done? You're pretty close. Would I rather imprison this? Dirchef's gonna be the fall guy. Perfect. Volunteers. I'm gonna grab you. I think for now... Let's see. Let's go build our tower. And then we will come back and keep pushing this along. With the tower done, I'm probably going to do some quick tree maintenance. We got to clear out some of the dead stuff here. And it might be worth looking at ripping these trees to shreds, mostly just by trimming their branches off, and then starting to plant along here. I think it's probably about time. Just needs to get done. And then, oops, if we have any more time left on the, well, probably will have time left on the stream then. I do want to start, we'll probably do either the tower, like do some stair work, or we'll do some of the wall work out here. I'm not sure yet which, but one of those. Do I plan on making the channel deeper if the new boats won't sail out of the temple center as is? Well, they work just fine. We've already sailed out the channel this way before, so not a problem at all. Where was I? Ah, right. Tower. Let's run this way. It's faster. Really hope the trees hold and don't take 20 rounds of planting. Oh, Kalzamar, you can't say that out loud. It'll hear you. Do we have enough bricks? Or ashlar? We don't. Oh, poop. Okay. I was all satisfied with myself and being like, ah, yes, I'm ready to roll now. No bricks. Alright. Let's go make some bricks. You hadn't seen the boat yet, sci-fi guy? Gotcha. Alright, where was I? Have any more? I do. Grab a couple of you. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to want a couple of these up here. You know what? I'm going to throw you down here. Just because. It ruins the aesthetic, I know. I know. Alright, we need the wedgie chisel and a hammer. I don't think we have any more over here, but I could be wrong. Well, we have a few. This might actually be enough for over there. I don't know. Didn't finish these stairs yet either. Got to work on those. Maybe that'll be our next goal. So once we finish the tower, get the trees replanted, maybe even get some of the trees on here planted, and then we'll finish the stairs up. And then we'll move on to the next thing. That could be enough. I don't know. Just gonna make some more bricks. It's fine. Ooh. I don't want that. How? Select rock. R shift. Oh, it just toggles the top. Okay, I got it. That's shale. I did not want that. So the bottom one is the one that you actually get. Okay. Oh, it's whichever one's got the plus on it. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. These bricks are awfully dark. I did forget to mention, maybe I didn't forget to mention, but we discovered previously that the Wearable Light mod isn't working. And it looks like it's specifically the backpack, which we do have down here. I need to make a bug report to the author, but basically, it does look like the other parts work, just the backpack's broken. More stacks of this. That should be enough. Actually, I probably will make some more, honestly, of the slabs, because I know we're going to use quite a number of those. And let's do a bit of that. That should be enough for the tower, I think. It is calm. Hey, oops. Did it again. But I think I will sleep anyway, just so we can see what we're doing. I left my lantern back there, didn't I? This is starting to be like Sultan's Hard Another episode. You mean episodes, plural? Alright, let's make this visible now. The strong breeze wasn't helping visibility either. Caffeination. Okay, consider the coffee gone. Just gonna pop you here. Now, I think, unfortunately, I am going to have to do some running back and forth because it's been a few weeks since we last did this. I do vaguely recall some things like... Actually, I'm lying. I'm completely lying. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go take a quick peek down here. I assure you there'll be lots more running back and forth. Lots of it. Oh look, goats. Don't poop on my floor. So we do have 2 in there. Okay, so we did do 2 blocks up. So it's one block off of the sand. Okay. I'm just gonna go open this. Just a moment, guys. I'm gonna go open this picture up. All right, let's resize this so I can see you guys as well. Doing the smart thing this time. Ish. Okay, we are back. I need a teleporter each end of the tower. Yeah, someone mentioned that last main stream, I think. Or at least last time we were working on this. Normally, I prefer to avoid breaks in stream too much, where like the stream freezes while I'm doing other stuff. But I think this warrants it for sure. I may even go back and get another screenshot of the top when we get to it. All right, so I'm gonna do 1 layer at minimum for everything, no matter what. Okay, got it. Okay, so basically, this and these 2 I'll go higher. Okay, so bit like that. Okay. Got it. Now what? So I'm gonna look at this picture here. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 blocks of opening, then a 7th block on top. There's like a ring. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 blocks up. Okay. Let's do it. Oops. Let's fall. Can I get up here again? There we go. Parkour! Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we should have on top a 7th block, like so. And that should then actually pop out like this, I think, looking at the picture there. And come out basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. It's still gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, I see what it did here. Okay. Think. Yeah, this actually ends up being a little wider because it does this. Wider, narrower. Does that. Okay. I think I got it. But now I'm pretty sure that this block doesn't exist here. It doesn't need to. We'll find out. We'll save our knees a little bit of wear and tear. There we are. Then, again, I think we're going to knock this back out later. And yeah, ouch. Drag this guy across here. Guess I could just not put that one there. That'd be smart of me, wouldn't it? I saved one durability. So efficient. Alright, let's go grab those. And we can dig these back out of here. Not needed. All right. Very open and airy. Time to fix that. I think what we did here is we then come in here underneath like that. Ah, that becomes some overhang, I think. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, I can't reach that anymore. The sand back. I think there's a bit more going on here too. I feel like... Oh, this needs to come down like 2 more. It's like this. Okay, and then on the 3rd one up we do that. That comes out. That needs to go up a little higher. That's okay, we'll fix that. From the top. Or you know what, I'll forget. Let's just do it here. Can't reach you. Hey, I can reach you. ladder time. Let's use the actual tools that we have at our disposal. Just gonna tear some of this away here. A nice stable sand nerd pole? Absolutely. There we go. Alright, let's fix this. So this comes down like so. And then we need to get up on the ladder a little bit here. You want to see me do this in real life? Man, I can barely even put gutter guard on in real life. It's one of those things where, like, heights don't scare me. Being on a wobbly ladder sure as heck does, though. And like every extension ladder is, you know, wobbly because they gotta flex. And me no likey. Me no likey. Alright. Oh, this one just needs some doctoring up, okay. And we'll just... some ladders up. That should do for starters. I feel like we do need one more trip back for some more screenshots. Just for reasons. Kazumar, you worked in heights, mostly worked on grids. Lifts scare the heck out of you? Yeah. I had a really unfortunate experience overall with lifts once. Not like I didn't get hurt or anything, just like I work for a small IT company, and for a while we did do like external service calls. Yes, needs a screenshot right here. Bang that one up. I should have kept that ladder ring, so I need to get there now. I'm gonna get a screenshot of the top as well. Oh, and someone pointed out that that there might be a discrepancy in this circle versus this circle. I think I kind of see it, but I don't know. We'll take a look over there too. But we had a job at a site installing networking inside a warehouse. Not sure what the difference is here. I'll take a screenshot though. Okay. Just do a bit of we'll call it that. And my boss was like, "Hey, go install this cable." I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And he goes, "Oh, by the way, have you ever used a scissor lift before?" I'm like, "Not in my entire life." He's like, "Okay, well, you get to learn." I'm like, "Oh, wonderful." I'm not going to go into how there was a complete lack of any like safety training on the scissor lift. But I survived by the skin of my teeth. I could do an overhead screenshot. Couldn't I? I don't think this is any different. Someone said I missed some corners or did a particular corner differently. Oh my. Let's zoom that in a little bit. I don't know. We'll take the screenshot though. Schwam. Oh yes, OSHA would have had an absolute field day. I had zero training on that scissor lift. None. It was. Well, this button makes it go up and down. This one turns it on and off. And here's your safety harness. Good luck. And I was left to my own devices. That was yeah, it was great. We can talk about how this same boss would occasionally stack ladders. And no, I'm not kidding. To change light bulbs. Looks good. This looks the way it should, I think. Hang on a second, I'm gonna go swap screenshots here. Alright. Oh, I see the corners. Okay, yep. I see the corners now. Staring at my feet. These need to also be gravel. Let's go do that real quick. Otherwise, it'll never get done. You said a harness? Yeah. The harness didn't really give me a lot of warm and fuzzies, though. It was, I mean, I was using that scissor lift at maximum height to run network cable through the, like, rafters of a warehouse roof. And the worst part is, like, I know we did a pretty subpar job because they wouldn't let us use conduit. They wouldn't let us install any conduit there. So this network cable is just kind of hanging up there. I have 7 gravel left. That doesn't seem like enough. So yeah, so this network cable had to be pretty taut. And it was up in the ceiling of a warehouse, which, if you know warehouses, in summer their roofs get really, really hot. Like you could cook eggs on them levels of hot. And so I imagine that this cable has probably stretched and contracted its way into uselessness by now. Do I have any leftover gravel? Or we gotta make some. We gotta make gravel today? Oh. Ow. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll grab you. The hammer is upstairs too, isn't it? No, it's right here. Okay, good. Where'd you go? There you are. Save penny to spend $1. Exactly. Yeah, and they used expensive shielded cable too. I'm like, why do you even need shielded cable? Like, it wasn't near anything that would generate any interference. The one was just in an empty ceiling. Maybe it was due to, I don't know, maybe proximity to power lines for like lights and stuff, but that's not where we were running the cable, so I don't think it was the case. I'm gonna move this up here to a little more space. I could ditch this sand too. Goodbye, sand. Speaking of sand. Yes. Yes, Cloud. Bucket. I put the... Yeah. I put the bucket back in the chest upstairs. Yeah, we don't need the mortar right stat now, so you know what? It stays. Mortar goes in here. We'll do silly run back and forth later. Okay. There we are. Alright, got that going on. Dedicated bucket by the water source. Look, that would make too much sense, Pinix. That's not me. That does not sound like me. I couldn't possibly. Yeah, that is actually our dedicated bucket. It just happens to be temporarily borrowed by a contractor for a specific job. Don't you laugh at me. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in here. There we are. Oh, get in there. Get. Okay, go in. Oh, there's the gravel one in there. Right, of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Sitting there. Gravel. Alright, there we go. Hey there, Cassidy. Welcome, welcome. Gotta put a chain on the bucket like a banker's pen so you can't steal it. Yeah. Steal my own bucket from myself. About to get jump scared by a shiver. I just know it. It's 6:30 in the evening. It's time for them to show up and annoy me. They're just like, hey, reminding you we're here. Alright, just grab this before they despawn. Alright, let's sleep. Don't forget, the whole reason we're doing this is because we were a few conglomerate gravel short of finishing that off that one tower. And we do need more for this tower, so fair. Did need that regardless. Alright, tuck you in here. Okay, and then we crush. Hey there, Enterprise Architecture. It's your first time catching one of your streams live. Hey, awesome. Thanks for being here. Just wanted to stop in and say thanks for all the great content. Well, thank you for saying so. Glad to have you here. Given the spelling of your name and the fact that your icon is purple letters in a sea of black, I think I know where this Enterprise architecture is built. There we go, and just get you out of there. There we are. And we need a steel rubble hammer. Add that to the list here for Wednesday. Maybe even 2. Yeah, I'll do 2. Why not? I'm just gonna mark that as blue, I guess. I was right, but I believe we don't talk about that place here. We don't talk about that. Yep. There's only one block game here. There can be only one. Alright, let's go and finish off what we're doing over there. Oh, you know what? Well, tell you what, we'll grab the bucket. If I remember to. We'll see how that goes. Do I have enough? Ooh, I do have some more ashlar over at the other end of the temple, though, so we might be okay. Those there. Right, we need to go down here, finish off these corners. Saw that lightning. All right. I love how, with the gravel we had, we were exactly 1 short. Classic. We need a UBDS, Universal Bucket Distribution System. Maybe there should just be a dedicated bucket slot. Hey, Tyron. Tyron would find a reason to, like, permanently sacrifice 4 real slots for a permanent bucket slot, so let's not even go there. It's just dangerous. Alright, I'm going to swap screenshots here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, what I'm looking at here is going to pop that up there. I don't know we have enough ashlar with us, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, these towers take so much material to make. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's actually a little wacky. Is the to-do list from a mod Hope Framer? Yes, it is. From the to-do list mod. There are actually a couple. There's one called, I think, to-dos that I think looks a little bit better. So I might try that at some point. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So we need to come out a little bit. Here, specifically. And I think here is where I could get away, potentially, with conserving some material by using dirt. I'm pretty sure that this layer right here is not going to be visible from either side. Just looking at the screenshot, I don't think it'll be visible. So let's go ahead and just pop this up here. And if it is, we'll just replace the ones that are visible. It's not a big deal. Anything to save me mortar and stone, please. A man can only make so much mortar and stone in a week. Alright, so we have that. And then we do this. And that's the start of the overhang. Yeah, looking at the screenshot, the interior is kind of the same way. There's even more sort of overhang. So I think we're all good here to use this dirt. I love using dirt. Load-bearing dirt. Actually, when used properly, dirt can be can make for a very strong wall. Ask the Chinese. We made a lot of extremely tough dirt walls. Well, walls with dirt as a core. Alright, so then we go up 1, 2 blocks. This one just gets 1, specifically. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna run out of this to make some more. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, let's go quick make some more ashlar again. Right, this time we're going to empty the inventory a bit. We'll bring the bucket with us. Got the bucket this time for realsies. I think... Yeah, we parked those up here. Hey, Wobbly Boost. Welcome. Yeah, so on the to-do list discussion, I think one thing that I wanted to look at is that the other to-do list one, I think it looks a bit better, so I might try that one out regardless. But also, I think it allows you to keep the list up and still move. So this one, when the list is open, the mouse is free. It doesn't move me. I have to like hold down Alt to move, and that gets hairy. But the other one, I believe, makes put the hammer in the other hand first. There we go. Should let us keep the list open, and that's kind of interesting to me. That way, people can, people who are asking what's on the agenda, I don't have to pop this open. I can just leave it open. Also, I can't even interact with this open. Wow. Okay. Noted. Oh, I didn't bring the mortar with me. Let's go make some more stacks of mortar that we'll just like partially use. As one does. Bucket first. I feel like the smart thing would be to make a jug and just use that. I don't know. Or maybe just use a bowl and just do it 16 times. I don't know. Maybe it's a smart play. It's still dumb, but it's smarter. Alright, and then we need a stack of sand. There we are. Boop. There we go. Alright, how are you doing? Oh, you're done. Shoot! Stop it. I want this. Give me that. Stop burning the extra peat. Alright, so I think we only need like 24 peat or 26. I guess I'll just pop you in here after all. Alright, so let's grab the peat here. Alright, and we're gonna let's do 26. So that's 18 so far. 20, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 more. Trying to be a little more conservative with our peat usage here. If it works, even 16 soup bowls aren't dumb. Well, that would be 2 stacks of bowls. That could be an inconvenience, so I think there's a limit to the number of bowls that's practical. Even just one's fine. Like I just, hold Alt and do this. Alright, so we got our mortar this time. We have extra quicklime.
up we go. Back to making this. Man, these towers use so much more stone than you expect. I'm not sure what I'll do with the shale. I might just chuck this once we get down to the sandstone. Oh, cool. It actually fills in. That's interesting. Wild. And these are all going to get converted into just full blocks. We are still in need of plenty of those in the long haul. Got a few spares. All right. Well, you come with me, sir. Bye. Like the ASMR. I made a titanic beast that forces me to feed it stone. Yes. That I did. Actually, I can blame chat for that. I put it to a vote. Bucket. Okay. Oh, we need a bucket of water. Boop. There we go. Looking at the screenshot here, it looks like we should probably go ahead and do the sort of the seedy underbelly here. And actually, I believe this might be able to be dirt. No, it can't. This has to be ashlar again, actually. Pretty sure. But this can be dirt. No, sorry. Maybe not. I think all these might need to be. We'll see. You know what I'll do? I'll go back for another screenshot. Here's where having the gravel pass might be nice. We could actually boost our run back and forth. I'm gonna actually hop down. Ouch! Someday, folks, we'll have that all filled in with stuff. The episode of screenshots, yeah. Okay. Alright, we're going to do that. At the very end, that we stair step our way up. So that might actually be able to be dirt after all. Yeah, here's where being in creative or having the ability to at least adjust your move speed up and down would be nice. Just move speed 6. Blah, 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 blah. Makes me think. I put on Spirited Away for Kurzini yesterday as a different movie than the usual Moana 1, Moana 2, 2019 Aladdin, and Yubaba, the head of the. Did I goof here? May have. Yubaba is the like owner of the bathhouse And when she runs around, her legs go blah, 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 blah. Makes me think of that. So, yes, yes indeed. We can just do a bit of this. And then we can rip this back out. Turn it into dirt. Not that one. Hey there, Phil Boswell. You love Spirited Away too? Yeah, it's great. Alright, we're gonna just see, I believe... I didn't get a screenshot at the top. Well, sort of. I did, but not really. Ah, my goodness. Hang on. I'm gonna see what we have in the screenshot folder here. Ah, I have enough of one. Okay, good. Okay, it'll do. It'll do. Alright, so this one here... I need some of you. This one is more of this, so we can't do a double layer of dirt there. It's A-okay. Now this one here, I believe, can become dirt. Again, because we're going to be putting stairs on top of here. Well, stairs and blocks. So go ahead and just do it for now. If we have to dig it back out, then that's what shovels are for. Calzamar saying it feels better at making me do stuff. Listen, Calzamar, there's a limit to what I'm willing to do. Charcoal pits are not my idea of fun. Chiseling? Sure. Charcoal pits? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? We may even have an opportunity for more dirt usage. I'm going to swap screenshots again to the seedy underbelly. I know you can't see the screenshot I'm looking at, but I'm looking at the one we took of the underside here. Oh, and I fell off. Whoopsie. Yeah, you could use a redwood forest. A redwood forest to do your crazy huge charcoal pits. That would make more sense than like anything else. Oak trees, sorry oak tree, are an option, but they're still a pain in the butt. So then, what do I do in this corner? It does. I don't know. Comes out 2, comes out 2, comes out 2. Oh, I see. Okay. We did this. I believe. No, we did not. We did not. This one is a no-go. It is indeed like this. So a bit like that. Go, and then we run this across. And these corners get it. And that should be good. Yes. Okay, so then we do... So then we do a second layer of full block. And the last layer then becomes other stuff. So here we can fill in a good amount of dirt. We don't need to waste blocks. I do feel like we might have used a lot of stone on the other tower. I might go dig down and find out. That might be worth, like, digging back up. Grab some of this. So basically, everything on top of here can now be dirt. It can be doit. Yes. Looking at the screenshot, I think we can turn all this into dirt. Load-bearing dirt coming through. Yeah, so if we made the other one out of solid stone, we certainly wasted like 2 stacks of ashlar right there. Sounds like me, frankly. Alright, so this one we kind of do a diamond pattern, looks like. So we kind of come out like... Oh, that's not the right block. Get out of here. Yeah, so we do sort of like this, and then like so. Here we fill in a little bit more. That's fine. Ooh, that doesn't line up at all. What did I do? Should line up. It does not. Go ahead and put the lantern on. Why does this not line up? Oh, I know why it doesn't line up. I think I do. I think these are actually a little bit farther out by 1 block. That would do it. Okay, there's 2 blocks on these 3 and 1 block from this side. Whoops, it doesn't go there. Nope, what the... Oh. 2, again. Gotta watch my 1s and 2s there. Whew, okay. That was fun, right guys? That was a blast, I love that. Speaking of a good time, we're gonna have some nosy neighbors here real soon. that guy. Go take care of him. Hi, buddy. Oh, get back here. Get over here. Get. Yeah, get lost. What's your string? Keep your dang string. Where did you even spawn from? Are there caves around here? I don't even see a rift anywhere. Alright, sleep time. Hey, Phil. Getting your first ad of the stream. It doesn't seem too bad. You get an ad like every 15 minutes or so. I am trying to keep the ads down. I know YouTube's gotten even more obnoxious lately. They also changed up for creators how you actually do ads to make it even more obnoxious. It's bad, guys. It's real bad. Basically, they made it so this is for recorded videos, not VODs as much. The saw's not here. The saw's back over here. But they made it so that if you don't use their automatic ad, like, slot thingy, then they just go, yeah, we might show your ads, or we're just not going to do it at all. You're getting a lot of ads, Mr. Mac. I'm sorry, that's unfortunate. I'm trying to strike a balance of, like, not being obnoxious, and then kind of using this as secondary income, but, like, I don't know, YouTube makes it difficult. I need some of these. They're competing with themselves to out-obnoxify themselves? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So this is going to go here on this level. So you're going like, what am I looking at? What am I doing wrong here? Nothing. I never do anything wrong, right, guys? Consider your answers wisely. Not a fan of their forced dubbing? They do forced dubbing? Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I guess, like, if you don't have any grasp of English, then it's probably handy, but, like, at least give people the option. Jeez. Alright, got our glass in. Looks centered to me. Ask her if I've never done anything wrong. I haven't. She definitely... Hey, Kurazette, who's definitely in the room with me. Have I ever done anything wrong? Why, no, honey, you haven't. See? Told you. I can't believe you adopt me like that. Alright, so... swapping screenshots again. Alright, I have the gravel screenshot now. That sounds legit. You have ad blockers, you see no ads. Yeah, so speaking of that, apparently ad block origin and a lot of the other ad blockers that rely on a particular block list kind of bombed out the other week, where it was causing the view counter to be blocked. So it was actually artificially depressing view counts, which, like, yeah, bugs happen, so it's fine, it's whatever. But it's funny, I watched my view count, like, really bounce back up the other week, or just this week. So this goes back like that, then we do this. Is this what we do? Is this? Oh, I done goofed. Chat maybe miscount again. I'm telling Mom. Just data. There we go. And then we have something here. We got this. There we go. That's better. Okay. And we have like this, another 4. We have this. Yeah, Ryan Richardson. That was the whole debacle about Adblock Origin. They fixed it like last week or like earlier this week. Oops. So my view count went like and because you know sounds describe everything. Okay, that should do. No, except for the center parts. There we go. So we have a thing like this. And then like this. Don't forget the corners this time. For the rounding off of the corners. Oops. Oh, we're out. Just need 2 more. Have the water. Make sure you put it on the sides of here rather than on the glass, otherwise you end up with a waterfall. Just, you know, PSA. Almost done here. All right. And then, oh, we need to put these in. Right. These are important too, I guess. And Phil just got his fix of pineapple sit-down cake, apparently. He has very strong feelings on the matter. Okay, so then we need the stairs, and we need some of these. Hey there, Drifter Hater Club. And Hazard151, welcome. Alright, I'm going to swap to a different screenshot here so I can see what is what. Here we are. I think we got this pretty good, actually. This seems right to me. Yeah, okay. Six. All right. Cool. And then, oh right, I did something on the corners here. These corners. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. I think it was... Yeah, so these do actually become full blocks. Not really sure why, but it's fine. And then I did have lanterns for you. Okay, so you actually won't be placed there. Okay. Good to... Bye. Ah, I see what I did here. So what I did was I put extra piece right here and here. I put a full block here and here. Okay. Lanterns are up. Okay. And we can grab one of you. And we need some more cacti. We need some more tree seeds. Okay, let's go get those. I think they're all downstairs, but I'm going to check here first, just in case. Okay, they are. Oops, I pressed the enter button again. I do not have any gravel with me. So I could feel that if I had it, but I don't. So, moot point. And down. Like a palm tree. Let's see, we need 6 of you. And then, like, a handful of cacti. Are we down to this few? Really? I could have sworn we had, like, a stack sitting somewhere. How about a peat tree? We're not scientists here, no peat tree here. Oh, let's see how this did. So 26 did it. Okay. Good to know. What about 24? Have a bite to eat. Are they at the oasis? Maybe. Go check. We are right here. May as well go see what we have in stock. More official stream time. Let's see. Plant items and materials. We have a few barrel cactus, just a couple. Nothing else. Nothing else. And it wouldn't be in any of these guys. What are we looking for? Barrel cactus. Okay, so I guess this is it. This is it, boys. After this, we're dead. Let me out. Alright, so got the trees, got the poppies, got the cacti. I think we're good. Oh, we didn't actually do cacti up here, I don't think. Or did we? I'll look at this one first. Oh, just poppies. Okay. Poppies. Poppies.
Did I forget to light that fire? I did. Whoopsie. You were loosing me? Or you mean like losing the stream? Got those in place. Let's get some of these. I'll just do one right there. With a flower. Maybe we'll do a second one, just to be different. There was a glitch? Oh, okay. Not YouTube. No, they would never do that. There. Perfect. All right. Let's grab the bed. We'll do a little bit of put away work here. I'm gonna steal as much of this stuff as I can. Much dirt do I need? I don't think we need much dirt for the next few steps at least. The next few steps, at least. Oh, you fell for it. You fell for it. Alright, so dirt can go in here. And the mortar back in there too. I think we had... This was kind of being used for overflow ashlar. Since we don't need the cactuses... Oh, I know where the cacti are. I know where we have that. They should be... up here. This chest. We don't need poppies up there, though, so we'll put them... I had them in here, I think, didn't I? And then these guys can stay here. Alright, so everything else we have with us will go... Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's just do this. That's 29. Will 24 cook these from start to finish, or no? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so this stack is getting short very quickly. All right, everything else comes with us over to where we're working on the stairs. I'm going to load up the stairs area so we can finish that. But before we do that, I do want to get the trees planted. We're going to replant these. We're probably going to harvest some of the branches off of these trees, and we're going to plant them on the arms here to get that started, because that will also take a very long time to grow. Nope, no cactus here. Okay, apparently we have 18 cacti, which is honestly enough for today. We'll make a cactus adventure at some point here. Eventually. There's nothing in there. And no cacti in there either, okay. But I've seen them around, so not a big deal. It's sort of over that direction. And also, like, across the lake. It has been very rifty this entire stream. Something for the next chore stream? Yeah, possibly. Probably a good idea. Gorgeous. Barrel cactus. So we will need a good number of them. Oops, not that. There we go. Turn it green. Lanterns is done.
cook lime make mortar is mostly done. Off we go. I'm gonna hydrate as we do. Okay, let's see. We're gonna put the gravelly stuff. I'm gonna put the gravel in here. Get this in. And then we can put the gravel downstairs. We don't need it clogging up this chest here. Do we need more ashlar up here? Did I take the ashlar out of here? I don't think we need more. We got plenty for this, I think. Don't need glass. Lanterns. Actually, I do want to put a few more lanterns down. I'll show you where. Sand, gravel. I think we're good here. I think this is all ready. The game probably should get riftier as the server gets older. I disagree. It's just annoying. Honestly, the rift mechanics are just a nuisance, mostly. I don't really find them very fun. Several partial stacks of that, as one does. And I'll put the conglomerate gravel in here. The glass can go over here. And then we got a bit of sand. Oh, we have an extra trunk. Cool. That can go right in here. Maybe. Definite maybe. Ow. Go. Can we get a nice bird's eye flyover before the end of the stream? Sure. You know, there's no time like the present, so may as well. Let's see. Yeah. Get my axe ready for the next step. And, oop, there we go. Let's do this up here. The trees get in the way. You flap those wings. We'll just stand like right over here. Oh, we do have this thing to harvest too. How are we doing? All 30 frames are harvestable. We should do that real quick as well. But here we go. What I can do here? Actually, let's do this. Mouse smoothing. Yeah, baby. Very nice. This is like cinematic camera mode. Oh, look at that giant gaping hole in the wall. And that's no moon. What is that blob in the sky over my head? Anyway, there we have it. Oop, what's that? Oop, not 55, 50 please. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do these real quick. These need to get done. We have to keep on top of this. It's one of those like, I guess I can just drop you. There we go. Oh yeah, now you make light. Of course you would. Really? These don't go in the backpack slot anymore? Alright, if you say so.
Like, oh, there's no sound from putting him in the rack. For whatever reason. Just going to spread these out in here to hopefully encourage them to stack in those locations. Oh, so getting out makes a sound. Does putting in make a sound? No, okay, so taking out makes a sound. Which, okay, I guess so. Close you. Right. And last but not least, you. Oops. Ah, right. Gotta make things complicated. 2 different levels of durability in these. Oh, 3 levels now, apparently. Oh, what fun. What fun. Silly. That's very full. Yeah, I'm just gonna... can I, like, put you down? I can. There. You. There we go. Oops, no, go back in there. All right, close, close. So only the B box goes actually in your bag slot, which is kind of weird. Okay. Did I miss one? No. Bill, don't even start with me. I'm not taking those again. I can look at the box. It'll tell me how full they are or not. 0. This nearby flower is 0. I assume if there were any harvestable frames, it would tell me. Since it is pretty rifty here, let's go ahead and we're gonna sleep. Oh dear. Light temporal storm approaching. That's less than great. Oh no. I don't want to do a light temporal storm right now. We're going to try to sleep through it if we can. I'm going to go and squeeze these out real quick first. Boom. And N. Careful. Alright. So now we just hold this bad boy down. If you could farm oats, then we could use honey to make flapjacks. I'm just dumping all the honey on the ground here. very messy. You all done? It says 50 beeswax. That's a lot of beeswax. Wow. Wow. Let's let that stack up a little bit. We can do spelt and rye. What about wheat and barley? We don't have barley. We got spelt, rye, flax, and... what's the other one? Rice. Rice, amaranth. I think that's all the grains. Cool. I think we got more beeswax back than we should have in that one. Not positive. Ooh. Ooh, we're full up. We are full up. In that case, let's make some terrapreta to make some room here. So let's grab a stack of you. Hey. Alright. Let's do that. Yeah, baby. Whoops. Oh, did I goof on that one? Oh, I goofed on that one, didn't I? Shoot. I wanted to do this one. No. I done goofed, guys. I done goofed. I made... oh, no. I made this one instead. Oh well. It's fine. It is imminent. Alright, let's throw this away. Ah, we can sleep. Okay, good. Whew. Right, sunflower grain. As the other type of grain. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it's waning. Should be all good. Alright. What's the difference in what the amount of terrapreta made? I made half as much because I used the bad recipe. The one that doesn't use the soil. Hey there, Tizona Amanthea. Welcome back. It's been a while. And Malnog, welcome. Right, cassava can be used as grain too. I find cassava really annoying to use in this game. Oh, you know what? This might have failed because we were away. Or we did start 26 and it was preheated. So that could also be why. Okay, there we are. Yeah, that should be actually probably more than enough. But we have to get it to temperature first. Kalzimar called it. Alright, so we have a few lanterns to do, but I think I wanted to do the trees over here. Let's chop some branches off these trees. I don't need mango. So we'll do olive. Actually, no, let's just do them all. Let's do a whole bunch of them. We'll do everything but mango to start. And then we'll just take it from there. We'll start at the far end. I think we already trimmed a couple of these. Let's take from this guy instead. I forgot these just hover. There we go.
not too shabby. This one I think might be a little young. Hard to say. Tree branch, get that off of there. Not too shabby. It's funny, some of them pop off and some of them don't. Not sure what the pattern is there. They're just quite silly. You forfeit the fruit if you do this way. Well, the fruit is not even ripe yet. Ripe in about 45.7 days. So, yeah, this orchard luckily is not really for getting the fruits. I really don't care if we lose fruit from here. We have the other fruits back at the oasis, and we have plenty already, so I'm not worried about fruit here. Okay, so breadfruit, I consider it got. I might actually expand our breadfruit, or not our fruit tree collection into a trunk, since it's been stored in a little chest that I keep having to, like, adjust how I store things all the time. You're pretty sure fruit trees can grow branches 2 blocks apart? Yes, they can. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So these are exactly far enough apart that they can grow to their max size without problems. Now, what I do want to know is this. Oh, these are both branches. Interesting. So this one's probably this one's still young. Okay, that makes sense. So I'll leave that on there. So if it doesn't say mature stem on the second block, I'm inclined to leave this one alone. No, you come off. I lied. I fooled the tree. He thought it was safe. It was not safe for me and my axe. Go. I think technically you can also chop them down to, like, here even, and they'll regrow. But that's not my plan. I think they do take longer to regrow then, because they have to regrow every stem back. That can take a little while. If the fruit is ripe, could I harvest it this way? No, I don't think so. I think you have to harvest it by hand first. This guy's so young. That's going to keep me from harvesting all of these branches. Might be time for another sleep here in a moment. Boop. Tell you what, we'll just start here for a minute and take it from there. But I might try at some point, at least maybe not for these ones here, but
But in order to get more branches, I might try chopping out. Like if it's like just 1 or even 0 here, I think chopping this off might let it attempt to regrow, and I might get a different number of branches then. Like the extra space. If you graft onto the first branch, you can get the tree to grow out to 3 branches. Interesting. I never did much of the grafting. I don't... The success rate is low enough that I'm just like, whatever. I'd rather have a lot of fruit trees than one fruit tree that produces a bunch of different fruit that doesn't make enough to really use. What to do with this fruit? Mostly nothing. Colin Kelly? Or Colin or Colin? Whichever one you are. I don't do much of this fruit. I have some fruit trees back at the Oasis base that I use for food. These are purely for growing as decoration on the temple. I figured you're a new name around here, so I should give you the full explanation. All right. Yeah, let's do this one too. Doink. Alright, let's go sleep before it gets too gross out here and covered in shivers. I need to eat too. Oh. Bye, boys. Oop. I don't know why that scared me so much. I knew it was coming. Didn't Tyron say he was upping the percentage for success because 40 is unrealistically low? I don't know. I'd be happy if he did. Prep our meal. Oh, it's still very dark out. It is now high activity. Oh, good. Can I sleep again? I'm not tired enough to sleep. No. What if I break the bed and put it back down? Does that count? Nope. Okay. You can eat while you sleep. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. Well, let's see if I have any in my hand that I can plant here. Olive. Orange. I have an olive in my hand. A few of these. I'll come back with the rest once it's nice and morningy out. That is the proper adjective version of morningy. Mango. Breadfruit. Got a bunch of you. Go. What are you? Pomegranate? Nope. Mango again, okay. Yeah, it's very dark out right now. Can I sleep again? Nope. A tree cutting must be placed in soil. It's weird to let me sleep, like, through the temporal storm. Maybe there's a special case of, like, oh, go ahead and sleep, after all. Morning-ish? No, see, morning-ish is a time. It's morning-ish. But if it's like a morning, it's morning-y. It's gross down there. I'm gonna go grab what I can out of the chest here. Alright, don't need breadfruit or run.
No, 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 no. Damn it. Woo! That got me pretty good. Mid-air jump. Oh, man. That was spooky. All right, I have an orange here somewhere, right? No, I didn't get the orange. Oh. I get the olive by accident. I wanted an orange tree cutting. The air on the butt surprised me pretty bad. Sorry for all your eardrums. Mango. I think I got a mango. Mango. Here we go. Pomegranate. This was mango, I think. Yes. Okay. There we are. So we did the orange tree cutting. Still high. It's okay. Where the heck is this orange? Oh, we only have 2. Okay. Oh, no. Ha. You're... What? They're in the trees. You gotta be kidding me. That is so ridiculous. That is such... That is so weird. It's about 25 minutes per ad, Phil. Okay. That's doable. That's not so bad. I've seen streams and VODs where it's like every 5 minutes there's an ad, and I'm like, nope, I don't want that. Can I sleep for like 2 hours? I can. Here we go. Alright. Make it nice and bright. Also going to run down to the end of this branch down here. You did see someone in the forum say that they discovered bowthorn respawning in the branches of redwood. Yeah, so Rubik's Raptor discovered that. Well, the elves did in his playthrough. In fact, they had what's it called? Is it Wild? No, it's not Wildcraft. They had a mod on that added like really strong monsters, including ones that spawned other monsters. Like think of bells, but bells that can attack and are very fast and are very, very tough. They're called shepherds, and man, it was nasty. It was rough to watch. I'm gonna pop this down right here, as one does. I'm gonna slap in olive, breadfruit, pomegranate, more breadfruit, orange, mango, got some lychee, olive. Okay. I'm gonna move these from this chest to that one in a moment here. Okay. Up. There we are. You are more breadfruit. Okay, so we are good on breadfruit. Need no more of that. We'll get 4 olive, and we'll start on the orange then.
You know, let's just get all the trees shorn and shaven. Like the Raven's Crest. The Rot Beasts mod. It's not called Rot Beasts. It's called like... No, it's not. It's like Wieldercraft or... I don't know. There are a whole bunch of mods around that mod that add compatibility for using that mod with other mods. I do know that much. Maybe it is Wildcraft. The red spots are disturbing. Red spots. On my screen? Oh yeah, those red spots. Yeah, it's not Fancy Creatures, Lilakari. They do have that one on. The other mod, they actually took it off because it was so painful. Like, the elves were getting, like, massacred on a daily basis. It was so rough. They actually had to move, so the elves built in, like, a redwood forest. They had to move where they were, and it still only, like, helped somewhat. It was pretty bad. This tree is still young. Let's leave that to grow. To branch behind. Oh, there it is. Left a couple, I think. I see one over here. I've been jumping to check them. I guess I'm not waiting long enough for them to stop moving. It just has an oddly long, like, cooldown between when something stops moving on the ground and when you can pick it up. I think those stairs aren't getting done tonight, or today. A lot more tree work here than I anticipated. Alright, I think we're good there. Starting the oranges. I had a friend when I was a kid who called oranges oranges because he couldn't pronounce the orange. A-R-N-J. Boom. Take off that top branch. It's so funny how sometimes the extra branches do fall off and sometimes they just don't. It's like, nope, not today. You have a mod that puts dropped items on the minimap. That sounds interesting, but not what I'd want. You know, I wonder. So, the branches can grow 2 blocks from the trunk. Does that mean that I need to put 2 more? Well, if I was growing these for fruit,
I'd want at least 2 more between each because the branches can grow like, you know, leaves in the end, which could then hold, hold some fruit. So interesting. I always thought that the optimal spacing was 5 between, but it might be 6, or if you want a spacing between, then 7. Oh, we've been dad joked for the first time today. How do the trees get on the internet? They log on. Very clever, Nightbot. Not. Then we have what lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches. A nervous wreck. Missed an orange cutting. I think he might be behind. Oh no, it's over here. That one's young, that one's young. Again, I'm not really concerned. Like, I'll go back and check because. But if I don't see your comment about not grabbing a cutting, please don't like freak out. I just we have so much, we don't really need to worry about that much. I'm gonna take out this one. We'll see if that one grows back with, you know, more than 0 branches. Alright, so let's grab, I'm just gonna throw this one firewood out, don't need you. Plugging up my style. Trees can get to 5 by 5. Yeah, is that just the branches, or is that also like? You can see how this is branch, but then we have leaves on the end. So if this were to grow to 2 branches, could there be leaves in the end, making it 7 by 7? You think it's leaves included? Well, we do know that they can do 2 blocks of branch. That's a thing. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Check out some like older wild fruit trees and see what they're doing. Let's go, guys! Right now. Squirrel. Okay, get toward the end here, finally. I don't have the time to do that. I mean, I could just decide to keep streaming at 1 o'clock. And then just be really hangry afterward. It's funny, no matter how much breakfast I have, or what it's made of, by 1 o'clock on stream days, I am always like, at least on the verge of being hangry. Sometimes totally hangry. Which is weird because, like, if I'm doing a house project kind of stuff, and I know I need like a long morning of work, I'll have like bacon, eggs, and toast, and juice and coffee or tea, and then I'll be good till like 3 in the afternoon. But on stream days, no. Streams apparently take out of me more than, like, sawing and sanding and stuff do. Alright, well, this is, I'd say looking good, but looks terrible. Let's go organize these fruit trees. The cuttings. Alright, so we have orange. We've got mango. Mangoes in here. Let's see, we have bit more olive, some pomegranate, which is this one. We have orange. In the end, lychee. Okay. Do I have more lychee? No. Interesting. All right. More lychee in here? Nope. I'll go cut a few more lychee if I can find some to cut. Oh, did I just leave a bunch here? I did. Okay. I need that. Right, this is because of the rift that was like right here. What's breakfast, says Calzamar? Yeah, I need my breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. I'm a big breakfast proponent, personally. You had homemade bagels? Nice. I had homemade bagels, if you consider throwing in the toaster being homemade. Of course, I gave like a quarter of my breakfast to Kurazini, who was like, I want some bagel. So she got some bagel. Bagel. B-A-Y-G-L-E. Alright, I'm gonna just throw all these in the right-hand side here. Okay. And we're going to start with these 6. Let's make sure we're pomegranate, orange, mango, lychee, olive, and breadfruit. Okay. So what I think I want to do here is, as far as where to plant these... So we have 8 blocks. Then we have 6, I believe, on the middle here, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do. That's a shame. So our options are, we can either space them evenly, and they won't really line up with anything going on down here, or we can space them according to how things are built here, and we could do like the middle-ish, but of course it wouldn't be the middle, it'd be like off to one side. So we could do the middle, and then like the middle here, again, it would be back by 1. I'm thinking leaning toward that rather than like 2 that are closer together and then a gap. I think the gap would look kind of funny. So what I want to do here is we're going to go just on this side of everything. And I'm realizing now that if we plant this tree here, we're going to have like branches to run through in the middle here. Maybe this was not a well thought out idea. Oh well, it's fine. So here, I'm going to mark this with that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so every fourth one, we would plant a tree, and that would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in between. That'll actually let us do our little experiment, too. And this way they won't look too crowded, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so for the first one we're going to do, just straight down here, we're going to do 1, then second one. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we just randomize do like this one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here we're not going to put any up here. This is where it ends. All right. Counting with Kurazar. Make sure we're still online. We are. Good. Okay. Cool. The question is this going to be a little too close to the stairs? Nah, it'll be fine. When am I taking a Sunday off again? Hazard? Oh, you mean when are we not doing a stream? Next week is the week we will not stream. So the 28th. I don't really anticipate any other Sundays looming. That would be a misses. Alright, so you. Two, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're about halfway done. Let's do you. This time we'll go right down the line again. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that. Okay. And then the last one for now, since we don't have a branch to do. It's very high. Wonderful. I love it. Should be one more over. Okay, so here we begin with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, no. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we are. And I am kind of counting off, like, going based on the numbers we have left to make sure I get them roughly evenly. Probably will have a remainder here at some point. Straight down the line again.
Really? No, I'll go away. Aha. Why are my lanterns all off? What the heck? That is weird. That is... What? What is going on there? Red fruit. Olive. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, something's going on with the lanterns down there. Like, lighting didn't update. Or it didn't update and it failed. Horribly. I have to go refresh them. You've heard rumbles about lighting being whack. Okay. Well, it turns out we used exactly 10 of each type of sapling here, or thing. Cutting. Words. Alright. Let's go fix... Oops, I didn't mean to eat that yet. No! We have a bunch of junk food now. Alright, well, let's go fix that lighting. That's annoying. Does restarting the game not help, I wonder? Alright, so olive. Nope, that's pomegranate. Olive. Breadfruit. Pomegranate. Orange. Mango. And lychee. Okay. I'm gonna restack these as best I can. Breadfruit. Orange. And maybe lychees. Yes. There we go. Nice and pretty clean, actually. Now, let's go and fix this lighting. Oh, do you mind? There we go. Yeah, that's a level of bug I haven't seen in quite some time in Vintage Story. Of just like lights in a chunk just dying. That's like a 1.15 regression. Can't blame Phil this time. I got you already, right? I don't know. Take it sort of row at a time, I guess. Last bit's here. I think these might look like they're working a little bit better. I get you? Not sure. Okay. Speaking of lanterns, I do want to put some over here at the towers. At the base of them, specifically. How do I want to do lighting here? So... lights here are this far off the ground. They're at 2, okay. I could do something like this. This is a lot of lanterns, but sure we'll get more. Like so. I do want to do that at the other entrance here, the water entrance even. So we'd be using 12 more lanterns overall. That's okay. Oh, no, I missed. Used the wrong button. Alright, so I want to get it up on that block there. There we go. Can I reach that over here on this side or not really? There. Is it the right height? Not sure. I think it is. Yep. Okay, we're good. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing over here. Basically, as high as we can reach. Nope, not that one. Here we are. Let's take a step back and see if that looks right. Yes, okay, we're good there. I realize we're a couple minutes over already, but that's fine. We'll just finish this lantern business out, and then we'll be done. Erg, erg, erg. Boy, that panning or tilting under while you're in water is really painful. It is so janky. Not that high. That high. All right. Bringing a little more light into the world. See you later, Pinnix. Have a good rest of your day, too. Oops. Here we are. Now, for visual sake, I would put lighting higher. But for spawning sake, lights go lower. Ooh, well. We did it, guys. Oops, spinning you around a little bit more. We got the third of 4 towers done. I feel like the south wall is going to be probably a lot later. Like, that might be kind of the last thing we do here. Because I want to get to some of the more interesting things up in here. And we'll leave the last tower till pretty late in the game. But, folks, that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I had a great time with all of you and getting more of this temple built. And I think that means that since we have this done, except for the floor comes later. But for now, I want to focus on that central area going forward for a little while. So we'll do the stairs. We have the stairs over there to finish. And I want to get some of this wall in. That way we can sort of begin thinking about the interior, which we haven't really thought much about to this point. The interior has been just not there. So let's get some interior in, maybe get it better lit, and then eventually we'll be able to live in there and maybe not have rifts inside our temple. That'd be great. But that's going to do it. As always, my name has been CarryOn. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.